Live. And before we get started, and this is what I want to say to Big J Triple. Uh,
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
always trying to ice skate uphill. Okay. This is probably going to be my last response to Big J because I thought he wanted to go back and forth, but basically it's bullshit. Okay. Because I put out like 10 videos. He hasn't responded to any of those. Not one. Not a one on anything. But he constantly brings up his old shit, asking me questions. But he hasn't responded to anything that I put up. So therefore, for the most part, it tells me that me talking to you is fruitless. Me talking to you is a waste of time. Me discussing anything with you is a waste of time. But in all fairness, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna respond to one of yours. I have responded to some of yours, but I'm responding to one of yours and see if you're gonna return the favor. I doubt it because I doubt. Big J, we know you don't read. We know you don't read. You don't read well. You don't understand well, and your IQ is low. But since you want me to respond to Pearl, I don't even know why Pearl is important to you guys. Okay, because Pearl's not that important to me. Pearl's more important to the white people. In fact, Roland Tomasi was just bringing her up today about calling Pearl a hack, and Pearl is just parroting uh, manosphere, mostly white manosphere talking points, mostly. And how does that contribute to the well-being or the forward motion of manosphere and the black manosphere? Okay, all men share certain things in common as far as this Western ideology is going on, and this feminist ideology is 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 going on, right? Okay, number one is funding the boys, which is necessary. Black boys and black men are part of their group. They're black males. Okay, so funding has to be equalized. Instead of all the money going to women, mostly women, and all the rights and privileges going to women, it has to be equalized. Pearl is part of the white group. Pearl is recruited by a certain sector of white conservative people. Candace Owens is one of them. Ben Shapiro is one of them, amongst others. But if the mainstream, left and right, because Reeves, Chetty, Galloway are all on the left. So if the right and the left to come together to push this pendulum back the other way, it helps us. So we should put out more material for them to actually spread the gospel elsewhere, right? Drop seeds. Okay. Jesus didn't when he actually went out in his message, right? He had disciples and apostles to do what? He couldn't spread the word by himself. He had to have other people of other ethnic groups actually spread his word. Paul of Tarsus, anybody who became Saul of Tarsus became Paul, okay, that spread Christianity. Paul was a tool of Christianity because he parroted the messages and ideologies it, out to groups that you can't reach. I cannot reach middle class, upper middle class white women or upper middle class white men, but Pearl can. And if other people of that ilk see value in what we're saying, especially to solve problems that they're having, it's all the good. It helps us. That is what they call a tool. I've explained that many times, but thing is, certain people
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
trying to ice skate uphill don't get it. But in all fairness, what we're going to do is actually review his bullshit. Okay. So if people are sensitive, have sensitive ears, don't want to hear this bullshit, don't want to hear him talk, hey, check out now. I'm not going to hold it against you. Check out now, because this is a direct response to him. It has nothing to do with you guys. So if you don't want to hear it, don't hear it. You don't want to hear me go in on people, don't hear it. Don't want to hear me cuss. It's not the place for you today. Okay? So this is a trigger warning. And before we get started, does anyone want to get out? Big J, I hope you're listening. Okay? Because it ain't going to be nice. All righty. That's Big J. Now, why? Now, he's talking about Diana Davidson. Now, Diana Davidson was part of the red pill community, but also she was deeply embedded into MGTOW. Okay, I knew Diana Davidson, a Canadian writer, a Canadian commenter, um, anti. Why he likes an anti-feminist? Because Diana Davidson is an anti-feminist. Why he likes her, I have no clue. Now, when I was in MGTOW, I was cool with Diana Davidson. I like that she has some good takes. Okay, I can't remember the other guy's name from Canada. That's also anti-feminist. Now, why he brings her up after God 10 years, I don't know. Why he puts her against Pearl, I don't know. But we'll see. So we're going to react to this. So we're going to make him full screen. And I think I have him at 1.5 because I don't want to take this to take too long. And Don Calypso, don't bring me no more his shit, okay? I unsubscribed for him for a reason. Because most of his garbage is garbage. It's hot garbage. And he gets like 7 viewers on a live stream. So, and listening to him talk is really like watching paint dry. So, like I said, before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
At other times, he's just using her as an example with action of how Big J Triple X will make reference to a lady named.
Okay. I don't even know what this is, but give me one if you guys can hear this.
Diana Davidson. Now, sometimes I feel Big J be using her to agitate the fake Black Power people or the manosphere type folks. At other times, he's just using her as an example of what action looks like to him. Diana is MGTOW, and for years, Big J will bring her up every now and again. And not every time, but
she's MGTOW. I said, which is why I left MGTOW. MGTOW is basically something for white men. You might get a quote or two that's for Black men, but hey, when I talked about race, okay, I got attacked. Let's put it that way. All of them. That's why me and Adagon Force and a couple others actually went Ibmore and came over to the Black sector because, okay, as long as you don't talk about race, as long as you don't try to hone in onto individual problems that Black men have in their own sector, you're good. You start venturing outside of that, that's what happens, okay? That's why we left.
Every other time I hear him use her as a citation for what action looks like, I'll see somebody either in his chat room or in his comment section saying, but she white though. Why you propping up a Becky? You know, stuff like that. Now, one of the things that Diana does is she helps to get Black men out of jail, men who have been jailed on fake charges like rape. She works on stuff like that. So when I hear, but she white though, that sounds like to me like they prefer that the dude stay in jail unless a Black person comes to get them out.
Hey everyone, I'm Diana Davidson, advocate for the falsely accused and wrongfully convicted. I'm just doing a brief update right now on one of the things I was talking about in a number of videos in the past, new rules of evidence in sexual assault trials that were passed in Canada that basically make it impossible for innocent people to prove that they're innocent and we do have to prove innocence now in these trials. But what I want to talk about today is an exciting verdict that came from this little province called Saskatchewan in Canada, where this one judge has stood up and said, this should not be happening. And so he's ruled in favor of the accused person who challenged the new rules constitutionally. And the judge didn't just agree, he vehemently agreed. He was like going, Crown's arguments don't hold any weight. And well, we value, the needs of victims who are participating in the court system. we cannot undermine the rights of the accused and fair trials. I just wanted to share the good news because it's so hard to get good news right now in terms of advocating for people in these circumstances, especially the wrongfully convicted.
And that's all men. It's not particularly black men. It's all men. That's what he's trying to find, which is what she's saying. It's not just black men alone. She's not advocating for black men only. She's advocating for all men. Okay? That should be obvious. Who have done more for black men, Diana Davidson? Who have? Oh my goodness. Okay. And you went to college, right? Right, Big J? Big J be living free in your head. Not really. Not really, Toriel. Actually, I unsubscribed from Big J, and basically in my Telegram, Don Calypso sent this to me. Some people like fuckery. So Big J doesn't live rent free in my head. I could care less for the most part, right? The thing is, people that you're connected to bring this shit up. But Toriel, if you want to come up, Toriel, you sure can. I'll give you a chance to come up. Otherwise, you can bounce. Okay. I'll give you a shot to come up. If you want to come up, you can. Otherwise, we're gonna get you out of here. Because I have no patience for stupid shit today. Okay. Anyway, continuing. Where we at?
Greetings and salutations. This is Big J Triple X. This video is going to serve as a sequel to the last video I made about SEB. Check that video out.
SEB. What the hell is SEB? I think it means SBE.
And we got to talk about my reasoning why I have officially joined Pearl Ward Re, what people call Pearl Ward Re. And the links is in the description box. I'll provide the links below here. But here's the thing. On May 13th, 2023, someone told me that the master teacher decided to.
You'll bounce? Okay. All right, boss. Let's go ahead and so you're gonna bounce on you, or you want me to block you so you can't come back? It's an OC event, then hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get you out of here. Peace out, man. Have a good life. Scroll on down. Okay. High user on this channel. Bye. Dumbass.
Make a video, a live stream rather, and says that he defended Pearl. Now, when I heard the clip, the clip, my ears picked up. But here's what somebody asked him.
My ears perked up, sir, not picked up. Okay.
On May 13th, 2023.
How long did it take you to get civil rights passed?
It took quite a bit. It took quite a bit of time. But this is the thing, though. We're not teaching men how to move in a certain manner. We're instead trying to talk to these women, though. No, we aren't.
Yes, we are. Prove it.
Prove it. Okay, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
The Pearly debacle.
What about it?
We can go into that.
What about the Pearly?
I remember you saying, brother, you said that Pearly can go and speak to white lawmakers on our behalf.
Who is putting Pearly up? Is it us?
It's
And this happened at the 1 hour.
So in other words, why don't you let it play in context, okay? Who is putting Pearlie up? Is it us? Is it black men putting Pearlie up? But you never went into context with that, did you? Okay. Pearl's manager is also Ben Shapiro's manager, who's also what's your name's I'm trying to remember her name now. Okay, a couple other people's managers, right? Okay, right wing conservative that are managing Pearl. Now they're not on the other side, which is Galloway, Chetty, Reeves, and Imba, and a few others that are left wing, all doing the same thing. Okay, and they're all actually really promoting Pearl because they're trying to they want Andrew Tate. Now Pearl's manager did say that Kevin Samuels left a vacuum that needed to be filled because his message went global. And the first person that stepped into that breach was Andrew Tate. But Andrew Tate is extreme, according to them. He's the wrong person with the wrong message that are influencing boys not here in the United States, but boys in the UK. They're listening to him. That have picked up this global message, but also men and boys in the Middle East, and also men and boys in Asia. Okay, it's a global thing. So they're trying to interject Pearl into this breach, and they put money behind her. It's not us, but you didn't let that play because you're trying to do what? Okay, you're trying to snip and try to promote your own propaganda, but you didn't let it play, did you? Now, I know black men aren't putting Pearl up, but he want to answer that.
And 20-minute mark of fill-in number 2. What is SEB live stream?
SBE, sir. SBE, not SEB.
May 13th, 2023. Now, when TD Godley asked y'all's master teacher, Mr. Force Ghost, aka BJ's Igmore.
Ibmore, not Igmore. Okay, Jesus Christ. He's from the South, man. Can't pronounce anything.
My ears perked up.
Oh yeah, said
I
it
said,
right.
I know he didn't say that. I know BJ's did not say that. So anyway, that's why I have to look at it. That's why I dug for where's the sound clip to that conversation.
Why don't you play the whole thing?
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Okay. All right. Who we got next? Who's next? Was it that's Dean? Go ahead.
Hey, BGS, am I coming in clear?
We got you.
Yes. Okay, I want to make sure I'm coming in clear because the audio can be a little bit janky from some people. So with this pro situation, forget what she said recently. Like, are you aware that she Me Too'd her high school?
We are aware of it, but that's the first time it came around. It came up. Sister George and Concrete Rose mentioned had Sexy Red on there with her, right? On their show, they did 2 shows on it, and when Obsidian actually brought her up, they actually came up and confronted her about it. So we're aware of it. Okay, we went through that already. Personally, I don't care, but go ahead.
You don't care?
Personally, you don't care, but you said you're part of the Black Manosphere. Personally, you didn't care.
Yeah, but you didn't let the explanation play, did you? Okay. Really, all this is a hit piece, but we'll continue for a few more minutes, right? All this is a hit piece. You're not asking questions. You're not even making sense.
What happened to a young man, a man who was a father, a black man, a black father, raising his family, got railroaded? But you're supposed to be the master teacher.
He didn't get railroaded, okay? I'll tell you this, because I have daughters, right? Okay. Okay. And I've talked to professors and teachers. Anybody anybody in a position of authority. Okay, it's not illegal, but a teacher, a coach, anybody that deals with young people are not allowed to groom them. Okay, grooming is, in some states it is illegal, but the thing is, it's improper. And this is feminist talk, right? They're not allowed to groom people. And if I catch a coach grooming one of my daughters when they're, especially when they're young, but especially when they're below the age of 18, okay, trying to groom my daughter for sex, we have a problem. If I send my daughter to college, she's 18, and the coach is trying to groom her for sex, I got a problem with that. Same way I would have a problem if a woman was trying to groom my son for sex. I have a problem with that. You're in a position of authority, a position of power. You have a fiduciary responsibility not to engage in that kind of behavior. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If a dude ain't doing, if a dude is not doing something wrong, I have no issue with it, right? I'll protect him. I'll fight to the last nth to protect that dude. But if you're on the make for young people that you're over, that you're coaching, okay. Everybody had a problem with R. Kelly when he was grooming chicks. He's in jail for that shit. But you expect me to actually take the side of a dude that's grooming chicks, especially white girls on top of that, and he gets fired? He doesn't go to jail, he gets fired. Supposed to get fired. You ain't supposed to be doing that shit. You ain't supposed to be banging your athletes. That's improper. In fact, they just had a Olympic coach, right? Um Gymnastic coach just got sent to jail for that shit. It's improper in this day and age. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Falsely accused. He was not falsely accused by Pearl. Okay, he hit on her. He found out he was hitting on his sister. She had other witnesses to come up. They were not taking the opinion of just one chick. Okay, to fire him. He was not falsely accused. In fact, did that dude actually come out and clear his name? What was his side of the story? If you got kids, okay, if you have children, he had a right to actually come out in front of those people and actually tell his story, right? Okay, and he did. I think she said she brought 6 girls that said the same thing. And if you're a teacher or a coach, okay, you have to be above board. It's not a court of law. You get caught doing that shit, and you can prove that you banging your students when they get 18, there's an issue. There's an issue, okay? Eh, you can't even. I've coached young kids. I've coached girls. You cannot even look improper, okay? Otherwise, they will relieve you of your duties. Can't even look improper. It's not a court of law.
Of the black manosphere. Houseway.
Sure, that's interesting. She me too, the black man, and that doesn't matter.
In other
I
words,
think.
hold on. You asked me a question, right? Or you asked me
Okay.
my opinion, or
I did.
or you want to make?
No, I did. My bad.
Which
No,
one?
I asked. My bad. Go
Okay.
ahead.
What did I say at the beginning? Right? She's a tool. She's an object. She's something to
Boom.
be used to actually do something further. Same thing with Nick Fuentes. I don't care.
Let's think about this for a minute. You don't care. She's a tool. A tool for what, BJS? And since that we're on this topic, this is the reason why.
You asked me a tool for what? In other words, if you want to move this rock called feminism, if you want to move this rock called unfairness, right? You're gonna need people. You're gonna need people with resources. You're gonna need people that have influence. And 5% of the population that looks like me doesn't have enough influence. If we did, then we wouldn't be in this predicament in the first place. That's why she's a tool. You need all the help that you can get. And if Pearl is out there spouting, parroting, manosphere talking points that will help us, I'm going to help her. Because it's going to make it better for not only for me, but also my son and my grandsons. Because this shit has to change. If you don't agree, that's your goddamn problem. Because, motherfucker, from what I've seen the last 20 years, you ain't done shit. All you do is complain. A lot of the other cats, all they're doing is complaining. They're not moving the goddamn rock. Okay? You're not even manosphere. What do you care? You're the one talking about misogynistic and feministic and all this other kind of bullshit because you're a fucking feminist. But we're supposed to listen to you. Get the fuck out of here.
I asked Miss Pearly things back in October 31st of 2022 of this.
With just Pearly things on the Halloween special. This is going to be interesting. Go right ahead, brother.
Yeah, I got two things to say. First of all, screw what the conscious community thinks. And second, though, what did you took down the video that says I hate men? Why do you took that video down, Miss Pearl? I'm out. Thank you.
Okay.
Why don't you stay? Why'd you run? Why don't you stay for the answer? Just like the women. You got up there, you got your 2 minutes, you asked the question, how come you didn't stay? If you wanted all the smoke, you wanted your sound bite. So my thing, I can't. Nick Fuentes, I can't stand Nick Fuentes. I could care less about the dude. Nick Fuentes is a racist. Well, Nick Fuentes can help me move my further my cause, okay? Because I'm black pill. Further my cause, I'm gonna use his ass. Just like I'm gonna use Pearl. We didn't create her, we didn't promote her, we didn't pay for her. Somebody else did. But guess what? If somebody's gonna pay for our message, I'm on board.
Oh, that video? Yeah, I took it down because people were misconstruing it into something it wasn't. And I was actually thinking about putting it back up the other day, to be fair. And I honestly, like, back when I was smaller, I said names and like information. Like, I gave out personal details that like I wish I didn't when I was smaller. So that's why I took it down.
Gotcha. And before we go to the next call,
Did that answer your question, Big J?
That's the reason why she don't want to put the video on public. That's why she put the video on private, because she named the name of the black man she Me Too. And the black manosphere was supposed to be against the misogyny and the quote unquote gynocracy, but then y'all support a woman who do garnart things that is against the patriarchy, if you will. So make that make sense, BGS.
Yeah, I told you it's not against the patriarchy. Basically, patriarchy is very protective of their women, especially, right? And normally, patriarchy would not allow men to coach other girls, but they did. You're a black man coaching white women. I think was it volleyball or weightlifting? I forget exactly what it was, right? Okay. And you're taking out your charges for drinks and trying to hit on them for sex. And then when she goes to where other white women have a network, they're actually going to go ask, did Coach blah 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 do this to you? And she said she found 6 girls as witnesses. And as she went to she didn't take them to the court, she took them to the school. Should this guy be a coach? That's not Me Too. This has been around forever. This has been around. I started coaching in the freaking 90s. Okay, this shit has been around forever. I've had to coach girls. There's a special way that you have to coach girls. I had a friend that coached girls. Okay, there's a special way that if you're a man, especially since the 1980s, you have the special way you have to approach girls. Okay, grooming them is not proper. You're going to get fired. That's what happened to the dude. Black Manosphere does not condone sexual predators. No, it does not.
Make that make sense. While Miss Pearly Things was me tooing a black man and ruin his career, we have Miss Davidson, on the other hand, who have assisted a black man in a interracial relationship. There was a guy named Jamal Morris, and Jamal was a Canadian who was in an interracial relationship. He dated a woman, a Caucasian woman, who was nuts. And there are videos of that. If y'all don't believe me, I'll play it after this, where she tried to frame him by using crayons and markers to create the illusion that she was bruised up by him. And she was so stupid that she allowed him, or should I say, he recorded the conversation as she's explaining it to him. But if y'all don't believe me, I mean, I'll let Miss Davidson sit there and do it.
Boy, okay. Diana Davidson has been in the MGTOW community forever, okay? Forever. There's no comparison between the two. Pearl, like all the manosphere, even including the Black manosphere, says Pearl's a grifter. She's not part of the manosphere. She makes money from using talking points, period. We've always said that. The whole manosphere says the exact same thing, right? There is no division. In fact, let me see if I can find Rollo's video. He was just saying this. See if I can find it. Because Rollo was just saying this. I was just listening to him. He has just brought her up. Let's see if we can find it. Let's bring up Rollo. I'm not really a fan of Rollo. The thing is, he's old school manosphere, and he's had some things to say about Pearl. This is really a waste of time. And I don't want to hear that shit, motherfucker. It's called, it was a live, he just did, called Women Need Therapy, okay? I'll see if I can find a spot where he talks about Pearl.
Like, as soon as somebody gets better, as soon as somebody starts looking to you guys doing this show right here or doing Access, I'm happy to do it. Always have been. It conflicts with the language of empiricism. We'd end up talking past one another. Okay, so what is the language of emotionalism and how can we identify it? Well, not unlike what you just said, good, bad, men in the world. Elon Musk reacted to the news of got this, the reports that he's been killed in a good night. Bread and circuses, absolutely they are. But I'll tell you this right now, that the red pill doesn't come from a position of hate. It doesn't come from Sarah Jesse, same thing, single mom. I love them like sister wives, right? Love them to death. No judgment. We do. It's right here, Rollo. Please. If anybody has some sort of 100%, if you got his pictures of his body, I got time for that. And we got time to work on higher math. It comes down to ways of thinking, but that way of thinking, it's men not prioritizing women. You want to know why people think Myron's an asshole or I'm an asshole? Because I'm not prioritizing you over me at this point, because I don't really care what that person, like Myron sure as fuck doesn't care what the opinions are or what the takes are, or what the walk away, the take home lesson is. from the
By the way, Big J, this is the last time I think I'm going to do on you. Until you actually respond to something that I did, okay, and have a dialogue, I want to hear from you no more, okay? It's the last one.
women that come on his show. They think he's an asshole. Yeah, because he doesn't sugarcoat anything. And ladies, if you're going to go on that show, you ought to know by now. It's been up for 3 years now. You ought to know what you're getting into. There's no fucking secrets with Fresh and Fit. There's no secrets with us. There's certainly no secrets with like,
dude, nigga, you're not a disruptor, man. The only reason you get attention is because people feel sorry for you.
Go look at whatever podcast, right? They had Gorlock the Destroyer on there. A big, you know what I'm talking about. You know what you're getting into. Don't tell me you didn't. You knew damn well what you're getting into. Yes. Thank you for that. Here, let's keep going. Off topic. Congratulations. Congrats to University of Michigan football. Yeah, that was actually, I watched that. It's the only time this red-pilled Wolverine fan will ever go blue pill. You know what else is funny? Okay, gosh, that reminds me of something. I'm ashamed to say. Yeah, saying stuff in the moment is, you got to remember, like, one of the things that gets me, and I was actually having this discussion with my wife after I come back, because, you know, pairing between those two actors is the fact that, like, he's so big and so imposing. I can collect my thoughts and, like, that's where he starts from. And when the first time Myron came on Access Vegas, and even the last time, the other day, no, compare yourself to fucking other people. That's testosterone propionate, right? Or just go on just regular tier. This was from, it's 2016, like what you would think the god of, Olympus looked.
I can't find it. Okay.
As his first thought in his head.
I can't find it. But he actually went in on Pearl, right? That Pearl is a grifter. That's what he called her. He's a grifter. She's not part of the manosphere, okay? Never was. The only reason she actually became important is because of Kevin Samuel and because she was in UK with black women in front of her audience. That's the only reason. But the rest of the stuff is bullshit. Now, you want to talk about Diana Davidson, okay? Now, I haven't even talked about Diana Davidson in about, 10 years, okay? Like I said, she's a MGTOW. She's been a MGTOW, okay? She's been fighting for men's rights, admittedly so, for years. She's been applauded for that. Now, why you compare her to Pearl, I don't know. They're two different people for two different reasons. Now, if you want to come up and explain that shit, you can. The link's in the chat. I'm Black Pill. We moved to rock. In fact, I had I had a young lady that's actually black that has white female friends. Pearl is actually she's actually getting to those young white females. And young white females have parents. And parents actually, white female parents actually vote for shit. Actually vote for shit. That's how you get shit moved. That's how you get shit softened up so that when the seeds are planted, they can actually grow. That's how you get shit done. That's how you start getting DNA bills into state laws and stuff like that. Okay, one piece at a time. That's how intersectional feminism came into with what's her name in the late 80s. It took 20 years. Didn't happen overnight. I don't know why you here, Jess. And Sexy Red, I don't know why you're here. You're not in this fight. Okay? If Big J wants to come up and defend himself, he certainly can. present. Share screen. Let's go ahead and finish some of this, and then we're gonna get out of here. This is bullshit. That's the wrong one. Stop. Share present. Share screen.
Okay, I'm here.
You're here.
Now,
Number one.
now
Hey.
you said something.
Number one. Dialogue. If not, you can bounce. Dialogue. Watch your tone. If you want to
Same
talk,
to you.
if you want to talk.
Yeah,
Ain't gonna be
I
none
came
just
to talk.
We'll talk.
But guess what? It's the same rules supplied. So should
No,
should
if you want to talk. If not, we have nothing else to say. It's up to you.
now we here. Go ahead.
Dialogue. No, dialogue. What you want to say?
Now you said something to the fact of the manager does not support pedophiles and things like that, right?
No, we don't. I don't.
Then they can't
In
really,
fact,
really. Then can you please explain?
hold on.
Glenn the Cameron. Then
Hold on. Okay, hold on. That was actually put in. It was actually put into the chat. Okay, Glendon Cameron. What is a pedophile, sir? Number one, legal definition.
well, I think somebody having sex with children under age of 10, but what we're talking about, you and Edward supporting a guy who had underage sex with girls under the age of 18.
Okay, underage of 18 in what state? In what state?
Well, I don't know what state he live in, but he's having sex with children under
It
the
was
age of 18,
Georgia.
right?
Georgia, the legal age to
What
have
state
sex.
he's
Hold,
from?
you want me, and when you answer, you're gonna answer for me.
No, but there is a slight delay, BJS. I hope you know there's a slight delay, but go ahead.
Under the 16 is legal age in Georgia. Not 18, 16. In fact, until recently, you could actually marry in North Carolina. You could actually marry someone 14 in North Carolina until they changed it like a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So underage is what?
Why did this video? Go ahead.
Why does this video what?
Video makes you so mad?
It doesn't make me mad.
Why
What
did this
made
video I made about Diana Davidson comparing to? Go ahead.
It doesn't make me mad. Okay. What makes me mad is people keep throwing this at me. I didn't even look at it. It wasn't important to me. It wasn't important to me until you actually brought it up, and Don Cliffs actually brought it up to me. We've answered this. We answered this over a year ago. Now, what problem do you have with Pearl?
No, I think though you're making excuses about
What
it though.
problem do you have with Pearl?
Hmm?
What problem do you have with Pearl?
Well, she me to a black man for one.
How
My
is
problem
how
with
does she
Pearl, she me to a black man for one.
how does she meet to a black man?
Well, she said this black man, you know, was trying to take advantage of her, and she waited till she was age 21 to go right back because her sister was his was being taught by him.
You know the whole story.
And y'all don't see the okey doke. Y'all don't see. No, do you see the okey doke?
You finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The way she explained it, because we don't know, because guess what? He didn't come out and say anything. What did he say?
Really?
What did he say?
I have his thing up on the same video. No, I have it on my video. On that same video you played, you go back, you will see what he said.
Where is it? Where
It's
is
on
it?
the same video, but you ain't playing it. You're
It's
skipping
it's in
over it.
front.
I do
It's
notice
in.
that. I do notice
It's in.
though, you're skipping over that video. You're skipping over the video. What he told, what he wrote.
Okay. For the
He said he's
second
getting a
time.
lawyer.
For the
He said he's
second
getting a
time.
lawyer.
For the second time. Where is it in the video? What's the time marker?
You played over it. Go back 5 minutes before that. Go back five minutes. Go back 5 minutes. See,
Go
the
back
thing
5
is, you
minutes.
can't control. See, so I'm not like your punk ass fans.
Okay. You talking about this? I did play this. What are you talking about? I did play that. I did play that. What you talking about? I did play that. Where's his name? Where's his name? My attorney has advised me to file appropriate legal action over the false accusation, even though republication of statements may be actionable. Okay, so where is the rest of his stuff? Where's the rest of this stuff? Where's his story?
Hey, why won't you scroll up? No, hold. Why won't you scroll up like 30 seconds? Why can't you scroll up for 30 seconds? See, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey, you keep this
Right
shit
there.
up, it's over.
His name is right there. His name is right there. What the fuck you talking about, BGS? His name's sitting right there.
Motherfucker, you say this shit one more time, you're dropped, okay? Dialogue. Dumb bastard. Where's his story? Where's his story?
It's right there in front of you.
No,
It's
no,
right there in front of you.
where's his story?
It's right there in front of you.
Where's his story?
Personally, you don't care. But you said you're part of the Black Manosphere. Personally, you didn't care.
Why didn't you read it since you put it up there? How come you didn't read it out loud? Where's the rest of his story? Where's his voice? How come he didn't come out and say something? Where's the rest of his story?
Well, I think because what he wrote is the story.
No, it's not the
Because he
story.
said his lawyer he says my lawyer advised me not to say anything. Thank you very much. That's why he ain't saying anything.
So where's his story? Okay.
This
Anybody
is
can
my
say
story. This
all right,
is
all right,
my song.
all right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. This is my story. This is my song. Okay. Really, really, Big J. This is it. This is it. Now, where's the rest of the story? Now, the thing is, what else do you want me to ask? Why is this important to you?
Because the manosphere is a gateway to fascism. And fascism in
What is
America needs to be halted.
Okay, what is fascism?
You know exactly what fascism is.
No, I don't know. I want your. I know what it is.
No,
What's your explanation
but
of it?
hold on, hold on.
No,
Everybody
no, no,
said though
no, nope, nope, nope,
you are
nope, nope,
superior to
nope,
me.
nope,
And
nope,
then
nope,
you should
nope,
know.
nope, nope, nope. I asked you what's your explanation of it. You brought it up. What's your understanding of it first?
Y'all want to take away some people's right to vote, some people's right to jobs because
That's not fascism.
y'all want sexual access.
That's
No,
not
because you want
fascism.
sexual fascism. You want sexual fascism.
No, what is fascism? What's the definition of it that you
You
have?
know exactly what fascism
No, no, no,
is.
no, no.
The government
Okay,
control when the government corporation control the state,
nope, nope,
and that's what you want.
nope. The corporation already controls the state. What are you talking about?
But you want the sexual access. That's the point.
No.
Y'all's problem is y'all want sexual access that y'all been denied.
How about the disease that don't even date anymore? Mo, mo, get what is the
Say
red
what?
pill actually built? What's the red pill actually built on? What's it actually built on? What do you know about it? There's three
Oh, it's built
tiers, right?
on the reactionary
No, 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 no.
on the
Three tiers.
reaction.
Three
Okay.
tiers.
You
Three
tell
tiers. What is it?
me then. No, you
Pick
tell me
up
then.
remember
Mm-hmm.
pickup artists, right?
I don't
Number
know.
one. Pickup artists? You don't
Mm-hmm.
know? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go
Men's
ahead.
rights. Men's rights.
Mm-hmm.
Diana Davis is one of those people,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. And MGTOWs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
MGTOWs don't care about sexual
Mm-hmm.
access. And all three of those
You
things
know
are not as
exactly what I mean. But what I said, sexual
no, no,
access.
no, I don't. No, I
You,
don't know what you mean.
all, 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 all of those fit under the umbrella term of manosphere, right?
A manosphere. Uh, But what's men's rights move? Oh, if you're gonna
hold on, according
if
to the
no no no
Southern
no
Law
no no no
Priority.
if you're gonna talk through me, it's over. Okay. What do you want to do? Want to have a dialogue and take turns or what?
Hold on. Let me tell. Hold on. Hey, hey.
All right. No, he's not married, man. All right. He is dumb as a box of rocks. Anyway, all right. He has nothing. He has very little to say. Yeah, he's got 149 people watching. He does have a big audience. I don't care what you guys have. Okay. Okay. I don't know why you. Basically, I don't know why Tito. I don't know why you even here, man. Okay. It's not about you. I guess Big J will leave and come back. I suppose. I have no idea. Yeah, we getting ready to, man. Actually, I unsubscribed from him, but the thing is that um, try going back and forth. You try to have a dialogue, and basically, you can't have a dialogue with people that don't have enough knowledge. Okay, we tried that already, and just he's using terms he doesn't even understand what fascism actually is. Okay, fascism is number one. To have fascism, you have to have an ordered society. Okay, number one. Number two, you have to have a military society. In fact, let me see if I can find it because somebody, one of my subs on my other channel, actually found a video I actually did on fascism. Okay, expert fascism on fascism. See if we can actually switch accounts and pull it up. I hate, I hate teaching people that don't understand shit. I really do. History. Let's go to the where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Because somebody asked for it. Because I just had it, and I had did this years ago because it kept coming up. And fascism, if you don't understand if you don't understand Prussia and Prussian system, um, you can't understand fascism. Fascism, when actually investigated, um, most of these guys tried socialism, and when the depression came, especially in Europe and especially in Germany, and it fell. Okay, they reverted back to the old imperialistic uh, form of government. That's never been the case in the United States. You have to have a non-liberal, illiberal. Uh, has to have an illiberal, basically ordered society. Germany, Italy were the two places. Germany, Italy, and Japan were the three places where it actually wound up, and partially in Spain. Without those kind of societies, you can't have fascism. And fascism is based on the military officer. It's the military and the corporations coming together actually forming the government. Very warlike governments. But you can't have fascism without that. So people spout fascism all the time, but you can't have fascism in a liberal country like the United States. It's not going to happen. It's impossible for it to happen.
Okay. So since I'm back on here, you know who also said though the manosphere is a gateway to fascism?
Who?
Professor Scott Galloway.
Yeah, he's wrong.
No, really. So,
Yes, yes.
but he's on YouTube. He's talking
I
about
I,
it,
I
and
don't care.
and
He's
there's
wrong.
been there's been numerous articles. Hold on, there's numerous articles saying
Okay.
y'all do want fascism because
Well,
y'all
pull
talk,
him up.
just like the
Pull it
time
up.
when y'all talk about y'all want those cuts.
Pull
Hold
it.
on,
Pull
remember
it.
that time when y'all talk about y'all want some cuts?
That's
You
not
want some
fascism.
cuts? Remember
That's not
that?
fascism. It's not
Them,
fascism,
them
sir.
cuts on some welfare to make Big
That's
Booty
n-
Brenda
that's not
back into the fold?
that's not fascism, sir.
No, oh yes, I do. Because y'all want those
That's not
cuts. Because
that,
y'all want
that's not
sexual act. Because you want
that's
those
not
women.
that's not fascism, sir.
Because you want Keisha. No,
That's
you
not
want Keisha.
fascism, sir. That's not
Okay.
fascism,
Well, I
sir.
tell you what. Then what y'all want? No, what y'all want is it a sexual? Y'all want control of access. Am I right? Do
Control
you want
no.
control of access?
No.
Really?
No.
So you want really?
No.
Then why are you complaining so hard?
Complain about what?
Why you complain about the black women and the women's all the time?
It's because we live in a gynocracy, and basically, I don't have a problem with the gynocracy if it actually works for everybody, but it doesn't. Only
Oh,
10% of the black boys.
stop.
Hey,
Wait,
are you
hold
going?
on.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
hold on.
hey, hey.
You just said
Okay, if you're going to ask me a question, let me answer it. Okay. If you're not going to do that, we have nothing to say. So put a one in the back chat if you actually going to let me talk. No, he ain't drunk. He's just an idiot. Not drunk. Put one in the chat if you're actually going to let me talk. If you're not, we have nothing to talk about. You're not my woman. Okay. I don't want to fight about this. You asked me to respond to a video. And if you don't want to have a dialogue, then there's nothing to talk about. And I'll lose money by talking to you. Okay. I lose money by talking to you. Okay. I lose time by talking to you. Okay. You're not going to respect my time. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I put 10 videos up. Have you responded to any of them? Have you responded to any of my videos? Have you responded to any of my
because none
videos?
of your videos.
Have you? No,
No, I haven't. You know why?
I don't.
Because
I
that
don't
has
care.
nothing to do
I don't.
do
I
with
don't
what I'm
care.
talking about.
I don't care. I don't care. You want me to actually respond to you? Respond to me. It's called fair. If not,
But
we
you
have nothing
never
to talk about.
been fair.
Well, then we
You
have
never
nothing.
was fair. You like you
We have nothing to talk about then. You have nothing to talk about. If you want to have a dialogue, we have a dialogue. Okay. If you don't, then you have nothing to talk about. It's up to you.
up,
If you want
nigga.
to say, motherfucker, you dumb bastard. Okay. You're a dumb motherfucking bastard. That's what you are. I don't have
Hmm.
time for your dumb ass. Okay.
In 5 years, let me tell you something. In 5 years, I'll be in power in 5 years, while
Well,
you
good.
sit there be in
Well,
the grave
call, well,
somewhere.
call, well, call, well,
And that
call
is the
me.
truth, though.
You've been here 20. Nothing's happened.
And you've been here long as I have. So
I've
what does that mean?
I've advanced further than you, sir.
Like what? Where you advance?
I've advanced for.
Do you have a
I
doctorate
don't
degree?
I don't have to have a doctor. Do you have a doctorate degree?
I don't, but I'm asking you.
Do
Do
you,
you
no no
got
do
no?
you no
You said no.
you
You
want
said
me to
no.
have something
You
you
said
don't
no,
have?
man. You better than me. You said you
No,
better than me. So where is your doctorate degree?
I've advanced further than you, sir.
How far?
I've advanced further than you, sir. Basically, you have a doctorate degree.
No, I don't.
Do you talk
Do
to
you?
do you talk to PhDs on a regular basis?
Yes, I do.
Who?
Well, well, because I dated one. I
Bullshit.
fucked one.
Bullshit.
And no, I mean, hey, man,
Bullshit.
do not lie on my dick. Now I don't know why,
Yeah,
why you lying on my dick. And
bullshit.
the thing is, I'm related to one. So I
Produce
don't
the
know what you're talking
bodies, sir.
about.
Produce the bodies, sir. Produce the bodies.
Dr. T's son Johnson is now is a doctorate in a basket weaving degree.
So where are yours?
History, biology. Next.
Where are you? No, where are your where are your PhDs at? Where they at?
I don't have no PhD.
Where are your PhD
But
people that you talk to?
whatever degree
Where
I
are your
had,
PhD?
the
Where are
degree
your,
I had is now.
where are your PhD people that you talk to, sir? Where are they? Where are they?
Nigga.
Where are they? Where are they? Show them. Where are they? Where are they? Show them. I show my work. Where's yours? Where's
I
yours?
don't have to show you jack. I don't trust.
Well, then we had nothing to talk about. Don't ask. Don't show me yours. I'll show you mine.
But you, the
Otherwise, don't bring it up.
the fact, man.
Okay. This is bitch talk. Okay, this is bitch talk. Okay, this is bitch talk. That's all it is. Bitch talk. All right, we're done. We're done. Big J, big
Shit.
motherfucker, you dumb bastard, porky pig. Okay.
Is that all? Is that all you have to say? Is that all you have to say, master teacher? Is that all you have to say, master teacher?
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Straight up. The reason why you doing this, BJS, because Anger Man is no longer he's no longer like your pit bull to guard your ass.
I don't need guarding.
Ever since Anger Man left, no.
I
You
don't
need an
need
Anger
guarding.
Man. See,
I don't need
videos like
guarding.
this, what I just made, pisses
I
you
don't need
off.
guarding.
Because Anger
No, it
Man's not
doesn't.
here to save your ass.
Why does
Anger
it
Man's
piss
not here
me
to
off?
save you.
Why does it piss me off?
Cerulean Gray's not here to save you. It's just between me and you now.
How come you haven't responded to stuff I put up?
Because it's going to be responded to. Don't worry about it. It's going to be responded.
Well, call me when you actually respond to me, okay? Call me then, all right? Other than this, don't bother me, all right? All right? Call me when you actually have a response. If not, don't bother me. This is my last response to you, okay? Until you start responding to what I have to say in a proper manner, don't even bother me anymore, okay? Got it? Got it? Got it?
How many times you gonna say that when you end up on my panels? Y'all,
All
your
right.
boy.
Well, look to see me no more, sir. Okay? Look to see me no more. Okay? We don't date. I'm not your man. I don't get into arguments with men like this, okay? Look to see me no more. You're not a girlfriend. Anyhow, let's go ahead and kick some people. And we are out, okay? So you are permanently blocked, Big J.